my
that's
God.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Like, but not too crazy because that's gonna happen as you're learning a language. You're gonna have moments that are kind of dull and embarrassing when you might
Mhm.
miss the mark.
And I also had an encounter with a man in the store, right? And at that point, I was like, okay, I can speak a little bit of Spanish, not a lot, but a little bit. So we were at the gas station, and so he dropped his money, or like people were looking at him like he was an alien, and I'm like, he's just a man trying to get some ice or just whatever he was trying to get. And so he needed help, but I could not help him because I couldn't speak this language. I couldn't speak Spanish. It was right at the tip of my tongue, but I'm like, I can't help you. Um,
Hmm.
and so that really inspired me because it's like I just took this class, but I can't even
Speak.
communicate.
Yep.
So that really inspired me because I felt really bad. Like I wanted to be able to help him because I have a genuine heart, but it's like, how can I help you if I can't properly communicate?
Hmm.
But I just think that is why I wanted to help others.
I remember. So I studied abroad in San Jose in Costa Rica
Hmm.
for 3 weeks. So we go to the grocery store, me and some of my classmates. This is after class. So I'm
Uh-huh.
like looking for a water bottle because I forgot my water bottle in the States. Silly me, whatever. So I'm in here looking for a water bottle. I buy it or I check out, and it was like it's from what I remember, it was kind of embarrassing. Like the woman went to ask me something in Spanish, like we were at the cash register, and
Hmm.
I'm just looking at her like with a blank stare, like I have it's not registering, like que pasó otra vez. And then
Uh-huh.
after a while, she does a gesture like just hand me the money. I'm like, man,
Oh my
that's
God.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Like, but not too crazy because that's gonna happen as you're learning a language. You're gonna have moments that are kind of dull and embarrassing when you might
Hmm.
miss the mark.
Honestly, I've had a lot of moments. I'm not gonna lie. I think for me, I want to say when I was in Mexico, and I just could not get out what I wanted to say. I don't know how to explain it. The same thing. And so, well, this isn't really embarrassing, but it kind of is embarrassing. So he was trying to scam my friend, but it's like, Gabby, you have to get us out of this. But it's like, how do I get us out of this if I don't understand? I can't. I got us out of it. I did, but it was like
Hmm.
it's not embarrassing, but it's like Gabby. So I went to go meet my my best friend, her mom, because her mom speaks Spanish, and so I was nervous, right? I'm like, this is my best friend's mom. Like we already knew each other, but it was our first time meeting in person, and it was not that big
Yep.
of a deal, but it is a big of a deal. So I was like, she said something I could understand. But I was like, she asked me how I was doing. She was like, cómo estás or cómo está, and I was like, estoy bien y tú. But like in my mind, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm supposed to say instead, and then like I just was so awkward because it's like
Yeah.
for me, it's like, but like that was just really embarrassing because it's like
Yeah.
when I speak Spanish, I get really. Well, it depends on who it is. I just get so nervous and like I be forgetting what I gotta say.
I was first learning Spanish in high school, or like in the middle school, beginning of high school, and
Hmm.
like there's this gringo dude, like the whitest dude, like whiter than my door back here, right? Like white, but he spoke Spanish like a Puerto Rican. He was like Boricua, like to the max. So we were talking, right? This is like a high school event, and I see him. We're talking,
Hmm.
and then somehow it comes up that I'm like my passion for Spanish. And then I find out that he speaks Spanish and he learned it from his spouse, who's Puerto Rican. So I'm like, oh yeah, tirame una frase o algo así, a ver si puedo entender. So I didn't say it in Spanish, but like this is how I'm thinking about the story as I'm telling it. So he throws me a phrase, and he threw me in retrospect. It was like the easiest phrase ever. It was like, ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo, qué tal tu día? ¿Qué tal estuvo? Like, how was your day? And I'm just looking at him like, yeah, I didn't get it, bro. So like after 2 or 3 tries of me embarrassing myself, he tells me in English and he puts me onto a tip. He's like, you can do the subtitles thing, cut on subtitles in English, play around with the audio, and he just gave me tips of like the media that I consume and how I can learn Spanish through that. But that's probably the most embarrassing one, as I
Hmm.
was actually first starting to learn Spanish. But yeah, Gabby, you're not alone. I've had countless embarrassing moments